Jabberwockies started a revolution. Super Crew took the battle to the skies. Quest Crew reinvented hip-hop. And last season, We Are Heroes set history on fire. It sparked a movement in the streets. In every city across the nation, new crews trained, going harder than ever before, and this is their moment.
We're about to make history, baby.
This is history being made all over.
The response was massive, so now for the first time ever, ABDC kicks off with 3 intense regional competitions. The judges hit the road to search the South, the East, and the West for the 15 hottest crews.
Fantastic work.
Welcome to regional.
They see me on TV making moves.
Tonight, we start the regionals in the Dirty South. It's a region celebrated for a new wave of MCs, club bangers, and dance crazes, but has never given us an ABDC champion. These crews are ready to shake things up and flip the whole thing upside down.
Doing things that only most can admit.
Our judges have selected the 5 hottest crews, and tonight, they're here to battle it out on our stage in Hollywood. Who will drop the sickest moves and turn the game around?
You are hot.
After tonight, the top 3 crews will join the fight for the title.
Season 5, we are on a mission, and it starts right now, y'all. Let's go!
I'm Mario Lopez, and welcome to Randy Jackson Presents America's Best Dance Crew Season 5. We had crews flooding the streets, dying for a chance to audition, and with such a massive turnout, we just had to let you in on the action early. Tonight, we kick off the first of 3 huge ABDC regional battles. 15 of the country's hottest crews have been selected and flown to Los Angeles. 5 crews from the South, 5 crews from the East, and 5 crews from the West, and now it is do or die time. Only 3 from each region can enter the national competition that kicks off February 18th. We begin tonight in the Dirty South. From the Soulja Boy to Two-Steppin', from T-Pain to Young Jeezy, there's no doubt the South dominates the airwaves and the club, and yet the South has never captured an ABDC title. This season, they're coming strong, looking for revenge. 5 of the South's hottest crews are backstage right now, but if they want to rep their region, they've got to make it past our esteemed judges. Platinum-selling recording artist and original member of NSYNC, JC Chasez. Chart-topping MC and dance diva, Lil Mama. And our brand new judge, you've seen him rock amazing moves in his music videos, act, and You Got Served, and his new single, I Get It In, is topping the charts, a triple threat, Omarion. Yeah. For tonight, each crew prepared a signature routine to showcase their group's original flavor and highlight their sickest moves. After all the groups perform, the judges are going to choose 2 favorites to represent the South in the Nationals. The other 3 crews will enter a sudden death battle for the last remaining spot. Our first contenders from the South plan to bring block party moves to the ABDC stage, so let's see what happened when Jungle Boogie went wild in front of the judges. We went on the hunt for the best the South had to offer. For the first time ever, our judges hit the road on a mission to find the next great crew and brought along a special guest, someone who knows firsthand what it takes to be a champ, Hawk from Quest Crew.
Are you guys ready? Yeah? All right.
We represent cranking because it originated here in the South.
We're not talking about the cranking that you all see on videos and stuff like that, but it's more of an aggressive, cleaner style of dance.
Bounce, people. Come on, bounce now.
You know, if we was to make it on the show, that I feel like we would represent the South. I think we would do it justice.
Bravo.
I love it when I see dancers that makes me want to groove. which you guys did. Just amazing job.
You guys could definitely practice on being a little clean, but I think y'all are dope.
This group just showed us the whole package. I think you guys were charismatic. I saw stunts, I saw choreography, and we need you to represent the South. You're going to regionals. I mean, they can dance without the music.
From Stone Mountain, Georgia, let's bring out Jungle Boogie. Okay. Oh, getting Boogie on already. Jungle Boogie. Now, at the auditions, you brought a new style of dance to ABDC called cranking. So what exactly is cranking?
Well, you know, ABDC has never seen cranking on this show before, so we come to just bring this energy. I'm just gonna give you a little taste.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Okay. Oh, right now. Oh, save it. Okay. Giving us a little taste there. Well, we'll see if these party animals hunt down a spot in the national competition. Performing to a master mix featuring Bounce by Busta Rhymes, here is Jungle Boogie.
But still be loving the way we put it on, y'all.
You in the club, we in the penthouse. You got a money bag, we got a jet now. We on time, you want to need that. We taking over the shit, better believe that. Listen up, I'ma say it loud. So listen up, know what I'm talking about. So listen up, I'ma say it loud. We run the South now, we run the South.
Okay, so that's what cranking is. Thank you, Jungle Boogie. Taking the mic for the first time on our show, Omarion, did they make you bounce?
I was impressed. I was very much so impressed. Yeah. And I actually want to go into a slow mo. It was this move that you guys did. I guess it looked like some kind of WWE or Mexican, you know what I'm saying, wrestling type of move. But you know, it got a little clumsy right there. It got a little clumsy right there. And when you're doing, you know, moves like that, you always want to make sure they clean because that's the height of your performance. People is going to remember that. So, but for the most part, I liked it. I dug it.
I like that Mexican wrestling move there. Lil Mama.
I agree with him. You guys also impressed me, and you cleaned it up in the beginning of your performance. You guys were very much so together. More towards the end, it kind of got loose. Just tighten it up. It was good.
JC.
I thought it was a great opening. What I like about this group right off the top is your energy level. Your energy level is through the roof, and I love that. So I think it could be fun to see you guys in the future.
All right, well, we're going to find out later if the judges let Jungle Boogie hang around to rep the South. Thank you, guys. When we come back, a Hard Luck Houston crew hopes to inspire the judges and earn a spot in the Nationals. The battle for the South continues on the ABDC Regionals. Keep it locked. Back on the Season 5 premiere of America's Best Dance Crew, the top 5 crews from the South are itching to lock down a spot in the Nationals. Only 3 crews will make it past tonight to face off against the rest of the country. Our next crew from the South prides themselves on packing a lot of soul into their performances. So let's see what happened when Ghost appeared at the auditions.
We are Ghost Crew from Houston, Texas.
We're that smooth style in Houston. You don't see that a lot out here.
Dance has pulled me out of a real negative life. It was hard when you're living in, you know, in the hood. See myself somewhere real bad without dance. A lot of us had a lot of hardships, and I think this is one of the biggest opportunities for dancers. I think it can just take you so many places.
Great job.
When you guys came out, I felt you spiritually more than anything. It was like you wanted us to feel your vibe, you know what I mean? And I definitely picked it up.
You didn't really change levels a lot until the very end when you got on your knees at the one part. So I think if you guys play with that, it'll help you immensely. But overall, really clean, really entertaining routine.
You guys have been working hard for this audition, right? Yeah? You have to work harder because you guys are going to the regionals.
Hey, America, it's Ghost from Houston, Texas. We coming. Get ready.
From Houston, let's say hello to Ghost. All right, Ghost. Now it sounds like y'all been through some rough times, but how's starting a crew change that?
Well, you know, I think there's a lot of dancers in the crowd and they agree, you know, once you dance, you take all that nervousness and all that, you know, foolishness and stuff away. And I just feel like as far as starting this crew go for everyone, it helps us just stay focused on what we love to do.
Good for you, man. All right. Well, they've turned their lives around, Buck, and they turned it into a spot in the Nationals, performing to a master mix featuring Android Porn by Craddy. It's Ghost. Okay, Ghost. Smooth like a ghost. Thank you very much. JC?
In the audition, when I saw you guys the first time, I asked you guys for levels, and honestly, right off the bat, the very first thing you guys did was gave me levels. LT, I think you're in the middle. You were reaching way up here, and the girls were way down low, so I appreciate that. You took the note right away, so good job on that. I want to get into a slow-mo because you guys did this tracing section, and I want everybody to see it because, again, LT, your isolations were really nice, and they accented you guys very well. The only thing I would say about it is that you actually ended up doing a tracing section twice in the routine, so I don't want you to get too repetitive so, you know, people have already seen that gag in the routine already. Other than that, I loved how dramatic it was. I did like the mood and everything, but my note would be the whole routine as a whole was a little bit slow.
Okay, thank you very much. Omarion.
I kind of feel like I've seen this before. You know, I feel like your guys' isolation is there, you know, but I would want to see you guys push a little bit further. You know what I'm saying? I know this is your first time, but I'm saying, let's go. Let's make it happen.
Well, Mama.
I agree with both JC and Omarion. Basically, the key pointers that he gave you guys, you definitely want to listen to that and take you guys to the next show because it's going to be very effective and crucial to your performance. And what he's trying to say is just to step it up, you know, bring more, I don't know whether it's choreography because you guys are theatrical. So basically make your choreography more difficult. Your technique, take your technique level to the next. You know what I mean? And just bring it. Let's go.
All right, well, if the judges are believers, Ghost will be chosen to represent the South. Thank you, Ghost. When we come back, an all-girl set of majorettes is going to try to booty shave the competition, and later, 2 crews will be sent packing after a sudden death face-off. This is America's Best Dance Crew Season 5, back in action. I'm Mario Lopez, and we are back on ABDC, the Southern Regional. We've got filthy fresh crews from the Dirty South trying to earn a spot in the national competition. Next up, we're going to meet some Southern belles who hit the judges with a new booty shaking style. Let's see how Extreme Motion backed that thing up at their audition.
We're from the HBCU marching band. Being on America's Best Dance Crew would really change a lot. It would make us so happy. When it comes to our style, it's a totally different style of dance. We call it bucking.
I think y'all dope. I think y'all fun. And, you know, the guys gonna like y'all.
Just one thing I caught was if you were in the center and you were shaking your bum, you needed to kill that part. And I felt like the people on the side were killing it. You might have to have like a booty shaking competition and then rearrange it.
Do we have to discuss it?
I think they
I don't think we have to. Just...
All right. You know what? Yeah, you guys are going to the regionals. We're
I never thought God's will was done.
From Houston, Texas, give it up for Extreme Motion. All right, Extreme Motion. Now, we've seen a lot of booty shaking on this show, okay? So tell us how bucking kicks it up to another level.
Bucking is not your typical bump, bump, bump booty shaking. Bucking came from HBCU college bands. It's the majorette dance. It's very, very special to us because we are the only ones that do this dance. And we call it bucking because we bend down very low. We pop, 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 and we keep it going. It's a very athletic and energetic dance.
Wow, what a detailed answer. Thank you very much. All right. Well, they definitely got the spirit, but do they have the moves to survive the regionals? Performing to a master mix featuring She Ain't Got Nothing on Me by LaToya, here is Extreme Motion. Houston, Texas in the house. Okay. Thank you very much, ladies. Mamacita, was it extreme?
Absolutely. What impressed me the most at the auditions was that you guys have a high energy group and you guys stay together, you dance in unison, and that's very important. But tonight it's like the excitement is causing you guys to just, you know, come out of character just a tad bit from each other. And I just want y'all to work on that. Other than that, y'all are great. I love the energy. I love the way you guys use the stage and stay true to yourselves. I want to get into an instant replay, right quick, slow-mo, of you guys bucking so people can understand where you're coming from.
I know where they coming
That's
from.
aloneness.
I know where they coming from. Right. JC.
I thought it was a fun routine, but I will say it started off a bit generic. It did have a nice crescendo. It built up and it really got exciting in the middle, but then it ended a little generic as well. So I would think about working on the originality factor in the beginning and the end. The middle was great. It was like the meat is there in the sandwich, so it's like, wow. And I will say, like, the ab section was cute. I would say you just got a little timid with it. If you're going to throw the abs out there, honey, lift the shirt and get busy. You know what I mean? But other than that, it was great. Wow. I said all that in one go.
There in the sandwich. I know it's early in the season, but that could be my favorite analogy.
There you go.
Omarion.
All I'm gonna say is booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. I enjoyed that. No, thank you. Thank you. I would definitely agree with them. I mean, you know, you guys want to definitely focus on the energy and giving every bit of those great moves all of the attention, if you know what I'm saying. And but other than that, I loved it. I enjoyed myself, and I think the fellas did. Did you? Okay.
On that note, we're going to find out later if they're going to be repping the South on February 18th. Thank you very much, Extreme Motion. When we return, two crews who used to battle in the ATL are going to fight on our stage for a spot in the Nationals. America's Best Dance Crew Southern Regionals. Don't move a muscle. The Season 5 premiere of America's Best Dance Crew. Tonight is the first of 3 blazing hot regional battles. The sickest crews from the South are cranking, tricking, and bucking their way to a spot in the Nationals. This next crew wants to prove the South is about more than just big dance crazes. Let's see how Swagger Crew try to boost Atlanta's rep at the auditions.
We're Swagger Crew from ATL, Georgia.
Oh, dick.
Please believe it. ATL is known for a lot of high energy, just excitement, but we are so much more than that. When people say Atlanta, you can ask anybody. They say Swagger Crew. I'm not bragging, it's a fact. You know, our expectation is to put Atlanta on the map to the fullest and let people know that we have a lot to offer.
Let's see what you got.
Good job. It was good, but it could have been better. I just thought there might have been a better formation to present the tuts you were doing, so don't be scared to experiment.
I see a lot of potential. I can see you guys in front of an audience. So, you're going to regionals.
Lil, we going to LA, so.
Let's do it! From the ATL, please welcome Swagger Crew. All right, Swagger Crew. Now, everyone knows the ATL, you know, for Lean With It, Rock With It, Soulja Boy, the whole, yeah, that's right. So how does your style switch up?
Well, we're not really big on the big dance crazes. We don't do that. Our style is more animated, theatrical comedy. So, for instance, we'll do something like...
Okay. All right, okay. Giving us a little taste. Well, let's see if they've got what it takes to represent the South against the rest of the country. Performing to a master mix featuring Ice Cream Paint Job by Dro. Here is Swagger Crew. Thank you, Swagger Crew. Okay. I like how the lone female was sticking around with the fellas right there. We see who the quarterback of that team is. JC. What'd you think?
Yeah, you know what? The girl is hot, man, for sure. I'm going to get right into it for me because the fact is you guys are good dancers. I want to get into a slow-mo because this is when it picked up for me. When you guys started grooving and you guys call yourselves a swagger crew, this is when the routine started to get hot. The first half of the routine for me was a little bit generic, a little bit slow, and then you got into this, and from this point on, the routine just went to the sky. Like, all of a sudden you hear the big pops in the shots, it's like pop, pop, pop. And one thing that I appreciate that this group did is every group, you know, has done a formation in a line at one time or another, and it's always a ripple. It's always like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and all of a sudden you got in this line, and everything just shot out all at once, and that's the first time that I can say I remember seeing it that way, so I like that a lot.
Omarion.
I would have to agree with you. I would have to agree with you. And see, the thing is you guys already have a name that you have to live up to. You know what I'm saying? So when you come out here and you're swagging, you got the swag. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy it. I definitely would say it kind of looks like you guys are really trained and studied on those moves. As a dancer, as a performer, I like to know that it's in your heart and you could do it with your eyes closed. But it looks like a lot of the movement was just trained and you guys just sat in the mirror and was like, I'm gonna do these tuts all day. You know what I mean? So I want to feel it. I want to feel more passion from you guys. But for the most part, y'all was swagging it out. Y'all was swagging it out. Y'all was swagging.
Lil Mama.
I'm gonna have to agree with both JC and Omarion. And to be more precise, when you're putting choreography together to music, you know what I mean? Don't focus on one section like the Dero part and like, you know, this is where we're gonna show that we have swag and that's it. No. The section that came before that JC was telling you guys about, you gotta make sure that your choreography is perfect to a T with the music. That you and the music is one. You are dancers, you know what I mean? So just make that happen and you're gonna go far, kids.
Well, we'll find out in a moment if Swagger Crew will be holding it down when the battle goes national. Thank you, Swagger Crew. Next up, we've got a crew that has been trying to get on ABDC since the show began. So let's see how Royal Flush finally changed their luck in this year's auditions.
Tell us about your crew.
Real Royal Flush crew. We live in Atlanta right here. This is our 5th time actually auditioning. Every season we make it past to a point, but we're ready to make past points where we be on the show. So this is the 5th season Royal Flush 5 card. It's our time.
Now I'm looking forward to this love and joy. Say she got the stars.
What makes our audition different from season 4 is that we watch the show, we listen to the judges, we take their critiques, we apply it to us, we work on that until we know the next season's gonna come up.
Good job. This is your 5th time here. And this one might be the one. You know what? For Hawk, I'm gonna put this one in your hands, buddy.
I love the energy. You guys weren't just dancing there and we were watching. You guys are projecting your energy outwards.
Absolutely.
And you were actually bringing us into your world. So you guys, congratulations. You guys are going to the regionals.
Baby, we coming.
Straight from Hotlanta, give it up for Royal Flush. Right. Royal Flush, you guys finally made it onto ABDC. Now, what'd you do this time to make it on this stage?
Well, this time we took all the critiques that we had from all 4 seasons before when we didn't make it. We fixed those, and now we're on the stage ready to show the world what we can do.
All right, man, like the persistency. Well, they made it this far, but does Royal Flush have what it takes to fight the rest of the country for the crown? Performing to a master mix featuring Wasted by Gucci Mane with Plies. Here is Royal Flush.
Like a
Flush, coming with some energy. Thank you, Royal Flush. Okay, Lo Mama.
Go ahead and say it. Say what you told me. Say what you told me. Say it.
Stop playing, for real. Don't do that.
Say it.
Anyway.
Well, I'm gonna say it. Go ahead, tell me.
I just want to start by saying that there was a lot going on in you guys' performance. You definitely used the stage. I want to see more choreography. I'm going to tell y'all that straight off the back. I would love to see more choreography. I saw modeling. I saw swagger. I saw the club scene. I saw you guys do a little bit of magic. Somebody dropped a card. It was cool. You guys are very energetic and ambitious, and you could read that coming off the stage, but I would love to see more choreography because it's not reading as a dance group. It's just reading as a crew. Like, you know what I mean? I want to get into a slow-mo of the flying flush because that was really cool. You guys showing that you're athletic and you ain't scared of nothing. And I like that. I like that.
Omarion.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm gonna start off saying with,
Tell them what you want to say.
I'm gonna tell them what I wanted to say. But first, I'm gonna tell you guys, you know, especially with you guys having to try so many different times. First of all, I want to give it up for that. Don't never let no one tell you that you can't do something. But I wanted to tell y'all that the card was corny. The cards was corny to me. I felt like you guys could have expressed it more creatively. You know what I mean? I think y'all did the obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been dope if maybe, you know, one of y'all would have took it off and then you would have had a card and closed your shirt. Or something more creative than the cards. You know what I mean? Because when you have an object in your hand, you tend to forget about choreography. You tend to pay attention to whatever's flashing in your hand. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my only thing. I just, you know, the card thing was a little corny.
JC?
I'm going to go the other way with it because I actually really like the routine. I think that hard work pays off, and you guys definitely did your homework, and I can see that. After watching 4 seasons, you guys said, okay, we're going to do everything. We're going to be athletic. We're going to use the whole stage. We're going to change our levels. You know, and you guys did do choreography. You know, the only thing I would say, you got a little sloppy in the ISO at one point, young lady. You were kind of trying to make a move to the side, and you got a little bit lost. But I thought you tried to give us a little bit of everything as a first impression, and I actually appreciated it, so...
Thank you very much. Well, we're going to find out later if they have the winning hand. Thank you, Royal Flush. All right. Well, we've seen the best the South has to offer. Now, during the break, the judges are going to pick 2 crews who will represent the South in the Nationals on February 18th. The other 3 are going to be heading into a sudden death showdown that will decide their fate. ABDC heating up. I'm Mario Lopez, and this is the ABDC Southern Regional. I'm standing here with the best of the South. Royal Flush, Swagger Crew, Extreme Motion, Ghost, and Jungle Boogie. They all brought their rebel styles to the floor. During the break, the judges picked 2 that'll rep their region in the national competition. The other 3 are going to battle it out for the final slot. I have the results right here in my hand. Which 2 crews are the favorites to represent the South on February 18th, and which crews have a date with sudden death? The first crew to rep the South is... Swagger Crew. Congratulations. You will enter the national competition for the ABDC title. You can head on back to the crew garage. One more crew will enter the race for the title. The other 3 must enter the battle zone to fight for the final spot. The next crew in the nationals is... Jungle Boogie. Congratulations, you survived. Get ready to rep the South in the Nationals. Royal Flush, Extreme Motion, Ghost. It is time to fight for your lives in the sudden death showdown. All of the crews tonight prepared a battle routine in case they had to lay it on the line. For these three crews, this is their last chance to prove why they deserve a slot in the Southern bracket. Facing off to a master mix featuring Out of Control by two of the South's hottest artists, Baby Bash and Pitbull. Here are Extreme Motion, Royal Flush, and Ghost.
Round one. Two. Final round.
That was definitely Out of Control, but two of these crews have run out of chances. Now during the break, our judges will decide which crew will be lighting up the stage in the Nationals on February 18th and which crews will burn out tonight. The roster from the South is almost locked. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the ABDC Season 5 premiere. Tonight is the Southern Regional. The top two seeds from the South are nailed down. We just saw a sudden death battle, and the judges have chosen one more crew to fill the last spot for the South in the national competition. I have the final decision right here in my hand. One of these crews made it through the regionals to fight for the ABDC title. The other two are about to be knocked out. Extreme Motion, you guys took a risk bringing bucking to the ABDC stage. JC said, the meat is definitely in the sandwich, but warned you not to be too timid. Did you serve it up in the battle? Ghost, you pushed through personal struggles and formed a crew to turn your lives around, but the judges wanted you to push your technique a little further. Did you pull out all the stops in battle? Royal Flush, you've come a long way to be here tonight. JC said your hard work paid off, but Omarion felt your card tricks were a little corny. Were your battle moves cool enough to save you? The final crew from the South that will compete against the rest of the country for the title of America's Best Dance Crew is... Royal Flush. Congratulations, Royal Flush. You'll be repping the South in the Nationals. You can go back to the garage and celebrate. I am sorry, Extreme Motion and Ghost, you have made it this far, but unfortunately your journey ends. We wish you the best of luck, but it's time to head on home. All right, the Southern bracket is locked up. Over the next 2 weeks, we're going to be jumping to the East and the West as crews fight for the right to rep their regions in the national competition that begins on February 18th. Here's a sneak peek of some of the blazing action coming at you next week as the regionals head to the birthplace of hip-hop, the East. I'm Mario Lopez. Good night. Next week on America's Best Dance Crew Regional Finals, we hit the East Coast. The cold temperatures didn't stop these crews from delivering hot routines.
That was off the hook.
You guys just blew me away.
5 more crews will take the stage and fight for survival.
You're shutting people up. You know what I'm talking about? Woo-hoo.
Will the next ABDC champ rise from the East?
That was great. That was awesome. Welcome to Regional.